viewers, you are watching Nltv News now. Let's start with the headlines first. 3 health workers from Nagaland awarded for best performance during observance of Universal Health Coverage Day 2021 in New Delhi. Health professionals belong from Kifide and Peran along with several others from 36 states and union territories. Indian Medical Council of Medical Research Initiative iDrone activity in Mokokchung formally launches in order to ease numerous challenges in vaccine delivery, especially in hilly areas and remote villages. World Health Organization warns Omicron variant is highly transmissible and is spreading at a rate not seen with any previous variant of COVID-19. The sheer number of cases could once again overwhelm unprepared health systems. Russian President Vladimir Putin is all set to meet his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, making it their second virtual session this year. Amid escalating tensions with Western powers, China and Russia are strengthening ties among themselves. Let's go through the news in detail now. A proud moment for the people of Nagaland. 3 health workers from the state have been awarded for best performance during the observance of Universal Health Coverage Day 2021 in New Delhi on 13th of December 2021. Notably, the 3 health personnel belong from Kifide and Peran along with others from 36 states and union territories. They were honored under the category of Best Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Center Primary Healthcare Team Award for their commendable performance in delivering the expanded package of services under comprehensive primary healthcare. The awardees were accompanied by the Mission Director, National Health Mission Nagaland, Dr. I. Talitemsula Zamir, State Program Officer, NHM Nagaland, Dr. Thanghoe Lam, and Pearson, State Program Officer, CPHC Nishtha Jivalgo, Nagaland. Indian Medical Council of Medical Research Initiative iDrone activity in Mokokchung was formally launched on Tuesday in order to ease the numerous challenges in vaccine delivery, especially in the hilly areas and remote villages. The iDrone activity was launched from Chief Medical Officer's Office to PHC Longsa Village in presence of the Deputy Commissioner, Superintendent of Police and Deputy CMO Mokokchung. 2 districts of Nagaland, Mokokchung and Twengsang were notably chosen in the pilot project for studying the feasibility of drone technology in delivering of the medical supplies. St. Paul Catholic Church Youth Association Wokha celebrated its Silver Jubilee yesterday on the 14th of December with the theme Fear the Lord and Serve Him Truly and Sincerely. The youth organization was established in the year 1996 and 14 December marks the Silver Jubilee of the St. Paul Catholic Youth Association. The program started with a short prayer, then followed by the unveiling of the monolith by the guest of honor, C. James Izong, Assistant Director, Department of Social Welfare, and the Jubilee Stone was blessed by the chief guest, Reverend Dr. James Toffel, Bishop of Kohima Diocese.
Devotees, parish priests, and all Catholic Church over now, all Reverend Fathers, Sisters, Brothers, Catechists, the Jubilee Convener and his team, the Wokha Catholic Youth Association President and his colleagues, NCY President and his esteemed colleagues, Wokha Catholic Youth Association President and his colleagues, church elders, and all members present here today to celebrate together this important and happy occasion, the Silver Jubilee celebration of the Wokha Town Catholic Youth Association. In the first place, I take this opportunity to also thank the organizers of the Jubilee for inviting me over here to grace this occasion. as you achieve this important milestone. In fact, when I was first approached, I was reluctant and expressed my unwillingness with the thought that I am not the right person for this occasion. However, they gave me a reason which I did not refuse, and so therefore I also willingly accepted. And I'm highly honored to be here today and be a part of this grand.
My dear friends, let me begin this homily first of all by congratulating and thanking the Oka Town Catholic Youth Association for their life over the last 25 years. Although when I was told that it was only a silver jubilee, I was wondering whether they made some mistake with our date and the year, because this marriage was already celebrating the golden jubilee in 2015. That I was written down, but I am right now. But I am happy that we have been able to organize as a youth movement, youth association, and we are here to celebrate the silver jubilee. And of course, any jubilee celebration is an occasion to rejoice and celebrate with gratitude for the past years and take a firm step to live our present with a greater commitment and hoping for a greater future as an association, as young people who will make difference or who are already making difference in our society. Well, I'm sure when any jubilee is celebrated.
In relation to poor drainage system and bad footpath conditions, Nltv went to Thaiko village Signal Angami TVSA line auto parking to listen to public grievances and auto drivers' opinion on the matter. Auto parking was allotted back in 2012 and auto drivers has since been following the protocols to this day. Footpath on top of the drainage system was constructed back in 2018 but has since been deteriorated thanks to random parking by four-wheelers on top of the blocks, damaging it. Auto drivers also stated that by collecting money amongst themselves, they managed to construct new public toilet and planted trees as well as to make a more clearer and hygienic environment, but also expressed their grievances in relation to lack of cooperation by the public.
আমি পাবলিক লজ রিকোয়েস্ট করবলে মন যাদো গভর্নমেন্ট ব্রা আমি কাল লা পার্কিং জলে তো পয়েন্ট ও তো ট্রাফিক পয়েন্ট ব্রা ইতো আর্মি সাপ্লাই রোড কয় ডক্টর হক সে সেম রোড হই যেছে হলেবি আর্মি সাপ্লাই রোড কইলে সব মানু বুঝে ইতো ব্রা আর্মি সাপ্লাই রোড কছে হলেবি তো আসল হলে ডক্টর হক সে সেম রোড আছে আমি কাল লা যদি গ্রেভেন্সেস কি লোক পাই আছে দুঃখ কি পাই আছে ইতো আপনি কাল যে শেয়ার করবলে মন আছে ইতো আমি কাল ड्रेनेज को इतो नाला इतो बांगा लगा तो आमी कान ड्राइवर एकला दुख पाला न होइने इतो पब्लिक भी दुख पाइ আছে किले गले तो इटा फेस्टिव ला सीजन আছে सब मनु शॉपिंग करिना बैग मन भारी भारी सामान कान लइना येते आमी ला पार्किंग दे क्रॉस करे तो ताते नाला लगा कवर ड्रेनेज कवर तो बांगा बांगी बिसे আছে इतो ब्रा आपनि कान मरम ब्रा आमी कान ला पार्किंग दे पार्क करिना देबी कोइना आपनि कान लोदे रिक्वेस्ट करे আছে थैंक यू
बेशी नाला तो भंगा के नहीं जासे तो तादे मानो भी गिरी के नहीं जोकुम पासे तो कुन ला गलते से अमेगन पब्लिक ला गलते से तो ये तो भाई मोरम्ब्रा पब्लिक खान होले भी कारी साइड करू बोले टाइम दे तो बहाल ब्रा साइड करू के नहीं राखी दिबी ये तो नाला लगा ऊपर तो न राखी दिले भी बहाल आसे कोई के नहीं ये तो भी जनाई दिया से.
The Konyak Students Union, Nagini Mora Students Union and KNSK on Monday staged a protest rally against the gruesome massacre of 14 civilians of Oting village on December 4th by the security forces. The organization stood for the repeal of ASPA and hoisted 14 black flags inside the Assam Rifles camp as a sign of their demand for justice. The Konyak Union President Khampe Konyak, Secretary Shuao Konyak, NSU President Konang Ang and KNSK Unit President Sikmeth Konyak in a joint statement stated that the civilians were deliberately targeted and further condemned the implication of mainstream media for claiming that the killings were collateral damage. They also appealed to the state and central governments to dispose necessary action and demanded exemplary punishment against the culprits. The World Health Organization on Tuesday warned that highly transmissible Omicron variant is spreading at a rate not seen with any previous variant of COVID-19, underlining that even if it causes less severe damage, the sheer number of cases could once again overwhelm unprepared health system. On Tuesday, WHO Director General during the media briefing on COVID-19 also flagged that while 77 countries have now reported cases of Omicron, the reality is that Omicron is probably in most countries, even if it hasn't been detected yet. Highlighting that vaccines alone will not get any country out of the crisis, the director said that it is not just vaccines, nor is it only about masks. It is vaccines, not only about distancing, but it is about all of it in all.
"77 countries have now reported cases of Omicron, and the reality is that Omicron is probably in most countries, even if it hasn't been detected yet. Omicron is spreading at a rate we have not seen with any previous variant. We're concerned that people are dismissing Omicron as mild. Even if Omicron does cause less severe disease, the sheer number of cases could once again overwhelm unprepared health systems. I need to be very clear. Vaccines alone will not get any country out of this crisis. Countries can and must prevent the spread of Omicron with measures that work today. It's not vaccines instead of masks. It's not vaccines instead of distancing. It's not vaccines instead of ventilation or hand hygiene. Do it all. Do it consistently.
With the openings of schools across the country underscoring the need for the COVID vaccination drive to cover children, Covishield manufacturer Serum Institute of India CEO Adar Poonawalla said on Tuesday that SII is planning to launch a vaccine for those below the age of 18 within the next 6 months. Speaking at the 27th CII Partnership Summit 2021 during a virtual conference, Poonawalla said that the vaccine Covovax is under trial. Poonawalla said that while the impact of Omicron is yet to be seen in children, they have so far not been impacted very badly with the strain, and also stated that the 2 companies in India have been licensed for children's vaccine, which would be available soon. Russian President Vladimir Putin is all set to meet his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping on Wednesday, their second virtual session this year. Days after both the countries were left out of a democracy summit organized by the US President Joe Biden in what experts call symptomatic of an ideological rift between the influential blocs. Amid escalating tension with the Western powers, China and Russia strengthening ties, the 2 nations have in recent time focused much of their bilateral relationship on trade, especially on energy. Extensive discussion on foreign policy in view of rising global tension on the Russia-Ukraine border are likely to come up on Wednesday in the virtual meeting between the 2 leaders. A UPSC aspirant in Delhi was arrested after being accused of stealing a diamond ring from a Tanishq showroom in Connaught Place. The accused has been identified as Praveen. According to police, Praveen visited the showroom on Monday and asked the salesperson to show him the diamond ring collection. While the salesperson was showing him the diamond rings, Praveen secretly picked up a ring and put it in his pocket. The entire incident was caught on camera. However, the accused did not succeed and was caught down the road. Diamond rings were recovered from Praveen's pocket, following which he was arrested. President Ramnath Kovind will be in Bangladesh from December 15 to 17 in his first foreign visit since the pandemic struck early in 2020. He will participate in the neighboring nation's Victory Day celebrations to mark 50 years since Bangladesh defeated Pakistan and formed a separate nation. The invitation was extended to President Ramnath Kovind by his Bangladesh counterpart Mohammad Abdul Hamid. President Kovind, accompanied by his wife and daughter as well as Minister Subhash Sarkar and Mr. Rajdeep Roy, MP Rajdeep Roy, will be foreign dignitaries at the event. The Adani Enterprises Limited is likely to take over the operations of the Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport in Agartala from 2022 onwards. As per reports, the Adani Group would take over Agartala's unified terminal building soon after the ceremonial opening. The group would take over the operation of the airport under a PPP model. Notably, the Airport Authority of India is trying to monetize 25 airports including Bhubaneswar, Varanasi, Amritsar, Trichy, Indore, Raipur, Calicut, Coimbatore, Nagpur, Patna, Madurai, Surat, Ranchi, Jodhpur, Chennai, Vijayawada, Vadodara, Bhopal, Tirupati, Hubli, Imphal, Arunachal Pradesh. According to sources, all 25 airports would be administered jointly under the public-private property model starting in 2022 for the next 4 years, with the ambitious goal of attracting investment worth more than Rs 20,000 crores. India is awaiting responses from leaders of 5 Central Asian nations to an invitation to attend as chief guests of Republic Day 2022, with the details expected to be finalized during the ministerial-level meeting of the India-Central Asia Foreign Ministers Dialogue, which External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will host this weekend in Delhi. Officials confirmed that the Ministry of External Affairs has reached out to governments of Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan to confirm their attendance, as it is the protocol for Republic Day guests before a formal invitation is handed over. Leeds United faced the full force of Manchester City and were rolled over and humiliated, losing 7-0 to Pep remarkable team. PEP, in his post-match interview, hailed his brilliant Manchester City attackers as the decision to play without an establishment striker against the Leeds United and paid off with a 7-0 victory. The massive win still keeps Manchester City on the lead with 41 points. Meanwhile, Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa, after losing 1-0 to Liverpool in the last game, bounced back with a dominant display and an impressive 2-0 win against the insurgent Norwich side. Well, that is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.